information. And for tonight, I would like to give you the information about the Atomy marketing plan. For some of us, this will be a refresher, but for new ones, this will be a new information for you. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to unmute yourselves or just raise your hand because tonight I will be glad to answer all the questions you may have regarding our Atomy marketing plan. So let us start. So as we all know, Atomy is an online shopping mall that distributes daily necessity products. By the way, I will just give you the basics, but if you wanted to have a thorough discussion about our marketing plan, please don't hesitate to contact me with all the channels: Messenger, Instagram, email. So, all the channels. I'm available 24/7. Okay. So, Atomy is distributing daily necessity products like skincare products, personal care products, food products, home products. We also have clothes. All the products that you can see on the supermarket, we have it on Atomy, and they are already available online. And just to inform you that Atomy's products are organic, so meaning we are not using any harmful chemicals to all our products. So definitely, we are very sure that we are using a safe products for ourselves and for our family too. And what is the basis of our commission? Okay, so the basis of our commission is what we called the PV value of Atomy's products. PV stands for point value. So if you can see here on your screen, we have two products. We have the toothbrush and we have the Atomy Sun Essence sunscreen. So if you purchase a toothbrush, it will cost you €7.99 and it will give you a 5,000 PV. Okay, so this is the basis of our commission. And just to say aside, as you can notice, the price of our toothbrushes for 8 pieces per box is $7.99. So for me, it's very economical because in just almost €8, I could already enjoy 8 months supply of Atomy toothbrush. So by the way, we have to change our toothbrush once a month. But there is I believe he's already a diamond master. And he shared that because Atomy's toothbrush is very, very strong and very good in quality, he doesn't change the toothbrush for 6 months. I wouldn't do that if I were you. So always change your toothbrush once a month, okay? And if you purchase an Atomy Absolute Sun Essence, it will give you a price of €12.50. In my opinion, I use it every day. It's really very good onto the skin. It's very economical price as well, and it will already give you 6,000 PV. Okay? And in Atomy, we have two types of main registrations. We have the consumer registration and distributor registration. So consumer, if we would just wanted to use the products, as I always say. But if we are a smart consumer and later on would like to do the business, then we could convert our account to being a distributor. So meaning to say, simply by being an avid consumer or a loyal consumer of our products, we are already earning. So we are becoming a smart consumer. And if we love the products and if we love our family, our friends, we will share the benefits of the products to them through recommendation. So that's how we will be able to have more commissions. And eventually, once our lineage is worked out, our Atomy business is worked out, eventually we will achieve financial freedom in Atomy. Now, we have here different types of commission. I will be informing you about general commissions, mastership commission, and also mastership bonus. Okay? So, when we are trying to accumulate general commissions, we generate the commissions through referrals. So what does it mean? Because in Atomy, when you start to do the business, you don't need to invest a huge amount of money just for you to open up your account and do your Atomy business, right? You simply have to register your potential consumer, give her her own ID and password, and teach her or share to her the information on how to purchase online. Okay? And if the person you referred to have an online account will purchase from our Atomy website, that's the time we accumulate the points that eventually will turn into a general commission or what we call the daily payout. Okay? So just to for confirmation, we do not earn general commission or daily commission just by registration. So we have to teach the people on how to purchase online and let them know about the benefits of our products. So when we reach the point value, by the way, we have two types of PV. We have PPV, which is our personal point value. So we accumulate our personal point value when we purchase on our own accounts. We also have GPV or uh, PVG, as what they call it in Atomy, is what we call the group point value. So the group point value, we accumulate it on the people that we registered. So when they purchase some products, and if we accumulate 300,000 on our left side and 300,000 points on our right side, then that's the time we accumulate a commission. Okay? And given the fact that our personal points is having a minimum of 10,000 point value. So if you ask me, okay, Arjoyce, what can I buy? Or how could I accumulate 10,000 points? So if we will go back to this photo, and if you purchase a two boxes of toothbrush, this will already give you 10,000 points. And actually, that is the minimum personal points that you can accumulate in order for you to be qualified for a commission. And imagine if you purchase two boxes of toothbrush, you already have a 16-month supply of toothbrush. You're not gonna run out of toothbrush, right? So I'm going back here. So if you have 10,000 personal points, you accumulate 300,000 points on your left, 300,000 points on your right, your daily commission will be 15 euros. So that will be grade 8. I will not elaborate more on the grading system, but again, if you wanted to have a thorough explanation about the marketing plan, please do not hesitate to contact me. So the good thing about our very generous compensation plan is that we could accumulate as much as group PV as we can. So the more PV we accumulate, of course, the more commission we will get on a daily basis. Okay? So as I've told you a while ago, we also have the PVG, so group point value. And as I've explained a while ago, if you have the 300,000 points on the left, 300,000 points on the right, that will give you a commission. So it will be euros. Okay? We love euros, okay? And also, the good thing about Atomy is that we are global. So we have a global market. Even though I am from the Philippines originally, I am situated in Belgium. I am registered via the Atomy Europe website shopping mall. I am not limited to the market of Europe only or to the market of Philippines because Atomy is already open to wide varieties of countries. As of this time, I believe we have 56 countries. So as you can imagine, all around the world, I could have my consumers and my distributors even if I am not situated or I am not physically there in that certain country. So say for example, Here in Belgium, it's already nighttime, and later on, we are going to sleep, right? Because it's night. But since I have a customer, for example, in Canada, or I have a customer in the US, we are 6 hours difference, and there they are still in the afternoon, and they still have the chance to purchase online. So the moment I wake up the next day, I will look at my application and say like, "Oh wow, someone purchased from Canada or someone purchased from the USA." How would I know that? Because if I look on the group purchase, I will be able to see in which country this certain person bought the product, okay, or which country is this person registered. So that's the beauty of Atomy. We are not limited to just one country, but we have a huge opportunity to have into having a global market. And did you know that in the next 5 years, Atomy is planning to expand into 100 countries? Can you imagine the opportunity? Because in just one country, for example, here in Belgium, there are lots of people. And if I, for example, will have at least 1% of the consumers, and or at least 0.5% of distributors here in Belgium, I bet you we will already be, secured for the rest of our lives, as long as we continue to keep going, to keep introducing the products to our friends and our families. In other words, we have to keep talking about our experience. And next one, we have the mastership bonus. I told you Atomy is very generous to its compensation plan because we are not only paid daily, we are also paid by monthly, and that is what we call the mastership. In masterships, in Atomy, we have 7 types of mastership. We have Sales Master, Diamond Master, Sharon Rose Master, Star Master, Royal Master, Crown Master, and the ultimate goal, which is the Imperial Master. So how will we be able to achieve the mastership bonus? So let's say, for example, I am aiming for my sales mastership. With mastership, we have 2 cycles in a month, that is 1 to 15th of the month and 16th up to the 31st or end of the month. In 2 weeks' time or 15 days, we have to have a personal points of 700,000 points personal. We have to accumulate 2.5 million points on our left side and 2.5 million points on our right side in 2 weeks. If we accumulate the requirement for a sales master within 2 weeks, we will be paid an approximate amount of 700 euros. Okay? How is it distributed? So 350 euros approximately to maximum 8 general commissions, so which means 8 times the daily commission, and 350 euros mastership bonus for a sales master. So imagine if we will already accumulate or receive 700 euros in just 2 weeks. Imagine if we will be able to achieve the sales masters 2 times in a month. So if we achieve the sales master 2 times in a month, we will have an approximate income only from Atomy of 1,400 euros monthly. So if I can tell you, here in Belgium, 1,400 euros is already equivalent to a salary of a minimum wage worker. Okay? But in Atomy, simply by loving the products, simply by using the product and recommending the products to others, we are earning. Okay? And imagine if we already got the sales master and now our business grows and grows and grows exponentially, and we became a diamond master. Did you know that a diamond master could give you an approximate amount of between 2,000 or 3,000 to 6,000 euros a month? Imagine that possibility. Okay? So if I were you, I will learn more about the products, I will use more products, and I will share my experience to others, because that's how you get to expand your Atomy business. Okay? So, in Atomy, you are developing a professional career, and Atomy's way is easy. First, as I've said, test the products. If you are fully satisfied, then you have to recommend the product. So, how can we recommend the product? There are a lot of ways. We can call our friends, we can use the social media, which is also for free, right? So, we can just tell the people on how was our experience with the products. And if the people will see you, they will be curious because they will already see the result onto you. Okay? So definitely Atomy is speaking for itself because they see the result to you. So every day, Atomy, business day, become a smart consumer, become a distributor. Little do you know, you are already doing the Atomy business on a daily basis. You know, I've been doing the Atomy business for almost 5 years now, and I have developed a daily routine that I have to post a story every day about what is happening in my Atomy business, in my Atomy world. Every day is all about Atomy to me. I just can't stop it. It has become a habit. And by having this habit, I get to earn, right? So imagine if you will also have a routine or a habit on a daily basis and include Atomy in your daily life, you will also earn more than what you are earning right now in your daily salary or your work. Okay? So I really advise you to learn more about the products. And on top of the masterships bonus, okay, so by the way, this is 20% of our commission. So Sales Master has 10% of the 20%, Diamond Master 5%, and Imperial Master 0.3%. So, in a traditional company, basically, the highest rank has the highest percentage. So, for example, when we are in a traditional company, I am new to a company, I'm a beginner, I'm a junior accountant, for example. By the way, I hate math, but it's the first profession that came into my mind. So, I'm a junior accountant, so basically I'm just earning 10% out of the 20. But the director or the CEO of the company is earning, sorry, but the director is earning 10%. But being a junior accountant, I'm earning 0.3%. But in Atomy, it's the other way around, right? Those who are sales masters, those who has the least mastership will earn more. Why? Because sales masters, the first step of the mastership are doing a lot at the beginning. We are referring to clients, we are going to the field to introduce the products, so on and so forth, teaching our partners to learn about the Atomy business and the Atomy products. So, therefore, we are earning more. And I know most of you, this is your favorite. This is also my favorite. One of my favorite is that our ID can be passed on or can be inheritable for up to 3 generations. So, meaning up to our grandchildren. So, can you imagine if you already have, let's say, 100,000 consumers? You know, we know all of us will come to end of life. All of our hardships, all of our recommendations to other people will not be wasted, because all of the people that has been registered under our ID could be transferred to the person whom you are giving your ID to, whom you have to inherit your ID. I'm sorry for my, sometimes my English is not working well. Uh, where we will inherit our ID to, up to the 3rd generation. So basically, we are just building the future of our 3rd generation. Okay, so nothing is wasted when you decide to do the Atomy business. So these are the strengths of our Atomy's marketing plan. So first, We have the absolute quality, absolute price. We have 100% free registration, no starter package required, as I mentioned a while ago. We also have no minimum maintenance purchase, and we are an international e-commerce business, and there is absolutely no annual renewal costs for us. So, meaning to say, Atomy's business is a free business that only requires us to give our time to learn, to use the product, to love the product, and to recommend the benefits of the product to others so that we build our future with Atomy. Let me just go back to the mastership promotion. So, as I've said a while ago, on top of the mastership bonus, we are also receiving a mastership promotion. Okay. So, if we accumulate or if we achieve Sales Master for the first time, on top of the 700 euros approximate general commission and mastership bonus in 2 weeks, we are also receiving a one-time gift of Absolute Cell Active skincare set that is worth 195 euros and an evening care 4 set that is worth 37 euros. So all in all, approximate amount that we will be receiving, including the products, is like 900 to 1,000 euros. Okay, so that's really good, right? To earn in just 2 weeks of recommending the products. Now, let me just Okay, so here are the two clear concepts for Atomy's business development. Number one is ethics, honesty, and values. So I would just like to give you a light on about the ethics, honesty, and values. So Atomy is a South Korean direct selling company that emphasizes ethics, honesty, and value as a foundational pillars of its business philosophy. Can you see my full screen? O- Okay, so you're just seeing the full screen, right? Nothing else. Okay, good. So here's a breakdown of what each principle means in the context of Atomy. So the first one, we will talk about the ethics. The corporate ethics is above profit. So Atomy operates under a guiding belief that doing the right thing is more important than making money. So this includes fair trade practices, which means that no deceptive advertising or over-promising product results. So as you can see on our Atomy Europe shopping mall, all of the results that they're showing is based on clinical results and also based on the people's results who has tried the products. Also, Atomy has the respect for people, which is treating employees, customers, and partners with dignity and fairness. And Atomy has a responsible leadership, which making long-term decisions that benefit society and not just shareholders. They aim to build trust with both consumers and business partners by holding themselves to high moral standards. Okay, so this is the explanation of our ethics. And the second one is the honesty. Honest quality and honest price. As you can see in our company motto, absolute quality, absolute price. So this is a grounded in the idea that products must be of top tier quality, often made in collaboration with Korean research institutes like Colmar and Colmar B&H or Colmar Beauty and Health. So these are the top notch manufacturers in South Korea. And also, the prices must remain accessible even if profit margins are lower. This reflects a belief that quality should not be a luxury. So this is what I really like about Atomy because according to Chairman Park, everyone, no matter what type of which level of family are we in the society, no matter if we are rich, we are poor, we are in the middle class, everyone should be able to access a good quality products with an affordable price. So this is an honest business, an honest company that you and me could really trust. Okay? And the number three is the value. Customer success as core value. Atomy's unique approach to value includes customer centric focus. So, Atomy believes that the company's success is built on the success of its customers, both consumers and distributors. We also have a long-term relationships, which means that they avoid aggressive sales tactics in favor of building loyalty through product satisfaction. So, have you ever seen such an extravagant advertisement of Atomy? Like, for example, a television advertisement, they use celebrities to advertise the products. I haven't seen any, right? Why? Because Atomy doesn't give the profit to this kind of advertisement. Instead, Atomy gives the profit to its distributors. Who are its distributors? It's us. Those who are the consumers, those who are using the products, right? So, as I've said a while ago, on top of using the products, we are also earning. Okay, that's the reason why we really have to be a smart consumer. We also have the global citizenship. Through philanthropy and social contribution, Atomy aims to return value to communities. So, Atomy has been a global business for a while since 2009 when we were established. And Atomy has a huge success. Okay, now we are widely known in Europe, in United Kingdom, in Turkey, so on and so forth. But even though Atomy has already reached the peak of success, meaning it's really growing exponentially, Atomy still doesn't forget to give back to the community. So we have lots of feeding programs. Atomy's Chairman Park is very, very humble and very giving to those children, to the elderly, to everyone in the world where his help could reach. Okay, so this is really a company that we could be proud of. And number two is we just have to be professional. We can be working in a team because there is no I in the team. It's always we in the team. And if we work in a team, we will be able to reach success. We always have to have fire in the heart. Do you have fire in your heart, Miss Neva? Do you have fire? Yes. We always have to have fire in our hearts and a life purpose. Without a life purpose, we don't know where are we heading to, right? We don't know why are we doing it? Why are we working? Why are we having dreams? Why are we having passion? So on and so forth.